Hi Stitchers! Today is August 7th, 2016. It's been about 5 weeks since I made a video. I haven't done a whole lot of stitching, but I've been doing a whole lot of buying. And I think this is why I can't keep ahead of my stitching, because I don't think there's a way that I can even use all the patterns that I bought, because I'm continuously buying more than I'm stitching, if that makes sense. Here's an update on my health. Since I last had talked to you guys, I had the blood work sent into the Mayo Clinic, and they found that I have a genetic disorder called alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, which to me, I think if you go looking for anything, you're going to find something. It affects the liver. I feel like I'm at a slant here, sorry. It affects your liver and your respiratory pulmonary. My doctor said that he's met people who have, it's affected their liver and their pulmonary, or just their pulmonary, but never anyone that's just affected their liver. And as you recall in my last video, I said that I have non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver. So since then, they've put me on insulin, and my numbers have become great. Blood sugar numbers, white and red count, platelet count. So that's been a blessing. In 1 week I gained 8 pounds, and I feel like I'm full of fluid. I feel like a wood tick ready to pop. Okay, it didn't help that I'm eating more now, and yeah, I ate, let's see, I made 2 loaves of banana bread, and I ate a loaf and a half, wow, well, it's been almost 2 weeks. I mean, that's not horrible, but still, it's a lot of banana bread. So, anyway, that's the news on my health. I have a new job. I started working as, well, I'm not a CNA yet. I'm an NAT, a nurse's assistant trainee or something like that, and working on getting my CNA. Love my job, love working with the residents. About a week and a half ago, I was turning a resident on her side and was completely immobile. Felt something pulling in my lower back, but it was sore, but it didn't bother me. By the next night, I couldn't walk. They had to take me to the emergency room at 3 o'clock in the morning. Found out I pulled a muscle in my back, so I've been on light duty ever since. I have 3 more days of light duty, and then I'm going back to overnights again. So that's the job situation. Yeah, my heart goes out to all CNAs out there. It is hard work, physically hard work. Boy, I didn't realize, and I thought I was in pretty good shape. And teaching, I think, is a cush job compared to being a CNA and a nurse. I have a lot of respect for their profession. So I'm a proud owner of a walker now, but I'm able to get around pretty good. I've just been doing stretching exercises, hot and cold on the back. So anyway, I still feel very blessed. So I hope you guys are doing great too. Let's see, I made some notes here. Okay, I did purchase, I'll show you the things that I purchased. I did purchase Shades of Turquoise by Northern Expressions. I can't wait to start it. I don't think I'll do it on 40 count, even if it's over 2. I did finish my Afghan, and I sewed it together, and I started cross-stitching on it, and I found somewhere, about here, I added a stitch, and I could just leave it, and just put an edging on it, but I think I'm going to rip it out and sew it and rip out this section of it. Anyway, that's in 3 sections. Rip out this section down to about here, but it's just 1 panel. That's quite a bit though, and I just hate to leave it. Like I said, I'm a perfectionist, and I've thrown throwing out a lot of stuff just because. If you notice that my shirt is inside out, yeah, I know it's inside out. I have my former school logo on here, so I just turned it inside out. And so let's get started. I did buy this pattern by Little House Needleworks. It's the schoolyard. And so a couple of my teacher friends, I thought I'd make that into cubes or ornaments. And I did buy the opalescent fabric in 32 count for it. But you know, I don't know if it's just me or what, but when it's got the silvery stuff in it, it seems like it makes the holes look smaller. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but so I wish I would have gotten 28 count. With it goes Classic Colorworks Cherry Cobbler, which is really pretty on the red, or the red on the, what is this? Raw linen. We have Caterpillar, which is shades of brown, and we have English Ivy. So those three colors, and then the rest that go with that pattern are DMC. And I don't even know when I'm going to get to start that. Maybe, oh, Christmas will be here before we know it, right? I haven't really had much of a chance to watch YouTube videos either. I'm so far behind on those as well. I did buy Told in a Garden. There's still some that I really like, and with it I brought just the regular raw linen shell. But this one is Grandfather's Farm, which is really a nice country scene. Got quite a bit of DMC with it. About 30 skeins. I really like that one. And as you see, here it is. I was looking for those. I bought my last two sheep virtues. Gratitude and Joyfulness. So I have all 12 now. And I'll show you my sheep virtues here in a little bit. Gosh, you know, I have so much stuff. I need to organize myself better or something. Don't you just hate it? You buy something, you set it what you think is in a good place, and then you can't find it. I did buy, remember I was doing Cinderella in 32 count, so I went ahead and got the 28 count. I just thought, you know, it's just going to sit there. I'm never going to get it done. So I bought the 28 count of stuff. And then I bought, I'd never ordered from them before. Is it Sunny Dyes? Let's see. You know, I have a thing with this vertical and horizontal thing. It says Youthful Hands Needlecrafts, but I think it's Sunny Dyes. Yeah, it's Sunny Dyes. And they do the pinking shears edging. I don't know, I think, Sherry, you've mentioned it before. I'm not sure if that ravels or doesn't ravel. But this is the fabric. Rather ominous, isn't it? But I love it. I absolutely love it. I have a project ready for it. This looks a little bit more blue, but it's really dark gray. There is tinges of blue in it. can't even remember what this was called. Mummy's Moon. 20 account. I started out ordering it in horizontal because that makes sense, right? But they were kind enough to respond right away and told me I needed vertical for the pattern. So that's what we did. And see, the back is plain. So it's all hand painted. I don't know how they do it, but it's totally awesome. I just have to line up my pattern to it. Pattern of which I haven't bought yet. And I've got another order going into, so I'm hopefully after the next order or two, then I should be set for the winter. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I bought a puppy. Well, she isn't born yet. But here I can only have dogs that are 20 pounds or less. And I'm not really a small dog. I mean, I love labs and shepherds and bigger dogs. I even thought about a Great Dane one time. But anyway, so I found a place that breeds miniature basset hounds. They are so cute. So, South Dakota winters can be kind of brutal, so I'm going to wait till the spring and pick out one for a litter then. So I'll be anxious to show you guys a little miniature, but it says they're anywhere from 10 to 35 pounds, so I have to find a vet. My son and I laugh about this, but I have to find a vet that can write me a letter stating that they don't foresee the dog getting over 20 pounds and that it fits in the small dog category. Gosh, wouldn't that be terrible to spend that much money and not be able to get the dog? Yikes. So let me know what you think on that one. Okay, and then I did buy a couple other patterns. I bought Rose Marquee. I just love stitching bits and bobs. And I haven't ordered from them for a long time, but if you order, their prices are tremendous. You can't beat it. I mean, if you want fast shipping, 1, 2, 3 stitches is the way to go. But if you want cheaper prices, even though I think it probably took me somewhere around 4 to 6 weeks to get this stuff. But I wasn't in a hurry, and so I'm anxious to start this at some time. So I have that. And then I've never done a Lizzie Kate, and so I bought ABCs of Faith. So now I just have, and this I'll do later on too, I just wanted the pattern. So I still have to get the material with it, but I think it's kind of costly. I mean, even though you get thread with it and stuff with pattern. So I'm anxious to start that. So let me show you what I've stitched so far, and it's almost laughable. Here I have Sleeping Beauty, and I told this to Dina, and I think I told it to Kate. If you guys are wanting to do Sleeping Beauty, we're doing a stitch along. We welcome everybody, and they were kind enough to take me in. And by the way, Dina, yours looks fabulous. And Kate, I don't think I have seen yours yet, but maybe I missed the video, so I'll try to catch up. This is 28 count Lugana in Winterfell by Steph. See this little itty bitty patch of green? That's what I stitched. Well, I had it and I started in the corner, and then I realized my fabric was turned the wrong way. So I had to frog everything out of it. I mean, it would have been okay, but like I said, the perfectionist in me took over, and I ripped it all out. So I decided to start in the middle. And I haven't really done anything more with it for a couple of weeks. So that is that. So hopefully next time I can show you a little bit more. I've been working on Do Different a little bit, and this is what I have completed so far. I think last time I had the top and just these two here, so since then I've completed all of this on up over here. So it's really pretty. And this is done on 32 count antique linen with DMC. And I'm finding that the DMC covers really well. I know some of you struggle with that. Next I'm going to show you my Halloween afghan from Stony Creek. And Paul, I believe you're starting to do it. Sherry, I don't know if you've started yours yet. But as I said, I'm doing it on drapes. It's quite a bit here. So this is what I've gotten done so far. I think last time I probably had like this little bit done. So I've gotten all of this done and a little bit of this. There's a lot of confetti stitches in it, and I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work with the back. I don't know if I should cut, since it's an afghan. I mean, my back looks pretty good, but I'm wondering if I should cover the back since it has 4 threads at a time, and of course I just have 2 threads. It's hard to get a long strand of thread. I mean, it's neater if you just run the loop through one. But so I don't know if I can fit anything to cover the back or not. But this is what I have done so far. Like I said, it's big. I said it's big enough for drapes. And so I'm still on the first and second page, and let's see, there's 4 patterns, 4 pages per book, so 12 have come out so far. But if it's for next Christmas, I'm not worried. And then last but not least is my sheep virtues. And that March cottage, I tell you what, I haven't even struggled with that yet, but I'm really finding that, excuse me, the sheep virtues are going pretty fast. So last time I had seen you, I hadn't started yet. So this is what I've gotten done so far, and this is patience. And of course I'm doing it in one piece. I'd like to start the Prairie Schooler alphabet sampler. So many of you are doing that, and I absolutely love it. And I also want to start the little houses that they were just coming out with now. Oh my goodness, how am I going to get everything done? Work and stitch. Maybe if I never left my house I could. Maybe not, I don't know. Or I'm going to have to live to be really old. But, so, and then the last giveaway, well actually 2 giveaways. Patty Smith, you still haven't contacted me about that blue fabric, so you know, let me know if you're still interested. I tried finding you on Facebook and sent you a message here, so let me know if you still want. If not, I'll redraw for that. Last time I had the pattern Get Crackin', and that goes to A Stitcher. That's her handle name. So just get in contact with me. I'll send you a note. And congratulations, you won. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of giveaways. I think I might do it through the whole first year. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff I could get rid of. And I'm giving away a lot of my 32 count fabric only because my eyes have gotten so bad. The doctor told me with insulin, and I didn't know this, but he says don't get glasses until about 6 weeks in. He says because it won't be the right prescription. Let your body adjust to the insulin. So, but anyway, I'm giving away, let's see, this is 32 count Lugana in Pixie Kiss, and this is a half of a yard. It's really pretty. Pink, 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 and more pink. It's got a little bit of yellow in it. course, you know, Steph does beautiful fabrics. So if you want a chance to win that, I think it's got like a little sunsetty orange in it too. If you want a chance to win this, just put your name down below. So that's all I have for today. I hope, like I said, everything's going great for you guys. I sure miss being on weekly videos, but I just can't stitch fast enough. And I'm going to have to work every other weekend, and since I've been on light duty, I haven't worked weekends, so I have to make up all these weekends that I've missed. So I'll be working probably every weekend. I think on your weekends off, they just take one day. So anyway, I'll be working almost every weekend, so just stitch when I can. But love you guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.